sitting here thinking, because I have given so many advice to moms on the internet, and lately I tell them, look, if you want to post your kids, post your kids. It makes you money, but there's a reason. And other people know exactly, especially if you do social media. There's so many people that are like speaking out now saying that they used to post their kids and they saw their analytics and they saw how many grown men it was attracting. I saw how many grown men I was attracting. Now that I don't post my kids, I have more women on my social platform than anything else. And I love that for me. Because I want to connect with women. I don't want to connect with men. If you want to connect with men, post your kids. Trust me. But there are so many women out there that want mom advice. They want single mom advice. They want mom advice. And they most likely are trying to get on social media to escape from their mom life. We're on here to vent about our kids or to kind of let go, forget about our responsibilities for a second. I don't want to be reminded about my responsibilities by you and your kids. I love my kids. I don't like other people's kids. I don't want it to sound harsh, because if my neighbor's like, what about my kid? The kids that I allow in our space, the good thing about that is I can take them back home. I can let their parents deal with them. I don't want to really deal with other people's kids. That's why I don't work in daycares or as a teacher or anything. It's also weird to say, like, imagine, this is what really popped up in my head. If you're online looking at other people's kids or looking at other kids because they're entertaining to you, wouldn't you think that immediately makes the kids an adult entertainer? And doesn't that sound weird? That sounds weird. Also, imagine being in public and going up to somebody and you're like, oh my goodness, I see you online. Give me your kid. I'm bored. I want them to entertain me. You know what? If you treated their kids in public like you did online, you would basically be in like, let me see your kid. Let them entertain me. I want them to entertain me for 2 seconds. Yeah, pull out your kid. Make them be cute for me right now. I need to see your kid be cute. And then I'll give you money. Doesn't that sound weird? That's basically what people are doing on the internet. That's why kids make so much money on the internet. Because, like, you're giving access to your kids to strangers. And some strangers, I get it. Like, people who don't have kids or empty nesters, they kind of use that as a surrogacy thing. But honestly, if you're doing that, go see a therapist. Because that's not healthy. It's not healthy to substitute your kids with other people's kids, because that is borderline crazy. That's like you not being able to have somebody's kid, so you're going to hijack somebody else's kid and use them as your own for emotional support. You know what I mean? That's weird. Very weird. Go see a therapist. And the fact that I get so many people asking me, like, should I post my kids? Should I not? I say don't. It will be illegal. I'm not saying if or whatever, or it's not a matter of if, it's when. Kids are going to be illegal offline because there are so many things pulling up that are causing kids to need to go offline because nobody's doing it. So the government has to do it. And me, I'm not for government control, but if there was, I say that's a good, if parents can't protect their kids, the government needs to pull in or come in and pull kids off the internet, because I don't know why. Even Roblox, kids aren't physically online technically on Roblox. Their avatar is, and they control their avatar, but they're still being exploited without having their faces shown, because there are creeps online who hide behind another avatar and get a hold of your kid posing as a kid and making their kids do weird stuff. I think it was like 467 or 764 or something like that. It's a group in Texas online that get together on Discord and they share images of kids online or images of kids sending them stuff. Because I know some people are like, oh, I watch my kids online. I'm not going to let them communicate with. Okay, but then there's the parents that actually put their kids online and willy-nilly just have their faces everywhere. You just need one still shot of your kid's face, and they can make deep fakes. They can do anything with that. And the fact that parents are still like, then I'll take them off the internet. Do you not realize the internet is forever? Once you post your kid, there's about 20 screenshots probably already posted about your kid, or probably out there about your kid, or your video went viral that other accounts have downloaded your video of your kid. So once you put your kid out there, they're always out there. And then when you take them off, they're just going to make their own content with your own kid because they already have the likeness of your kid. And this is why I don't get, why are people being so stupid online? It's 2026. Take your kids off the internet. Because at this point, if you complain or say anything about my kid has a deep fake or somebody used my kid for bad things, but that's your fault. You put your kid out there. Once you have an image, you do that on the internet where you're just basically just putting their likeness on the internet for creeps to just take their photo and do whatever they want with it digitally. That's called digital kidnapping. And the only way you can get it down is through DMCA, which that barely even helps itself. And there are only 12 FBI agents that are actually in charge of like child crimes online. And even them are like, there are 20s of thousands, like not tens of thousands, like 20s, hundreds, if not millions of thousands of creeps that get on Discord and online groups and they share other people's images of their kids. Like, that's creepy. So why are we acting like this doesn't happen? And I feel like we need to be more vocal about it, because even people in jail can still look at your kids from jail. I think Dr. Leslie Dobson on YouTube says that there was people able to look at family bloggers online in jail because that's the only content that they could get for their nefarious reasons. Isn't that gross? So don't be stupid. Be a good mom, because if you decide to ignore this, you're enabling the behavior. If you just want to sweep it under the rug, or it's not going to happen to me, you're not helping at all. You're just enabling it. So yeah, have a good day.